Priestess, and I was about to go out soon. But before I did that, I wanted to put out this quick channel message in regards to these karmics are causing these masculines as well as other feminines to be spiritually demoted through the use of love spells. And my guide showed me this really powerfully last night before I went to sleep in regards to how, because a lot of these masculines are like slaves of the flesh, right, to the material world, they're allowing themselves to get involved in situations with these karmics, and they don't even know that these karmics are being used by like the nefarious forces to bring them down spiritually. They don't think that, but at the end of the day, when they really assess the situation and see where they are versus where they were, they clearly see how dealing with the karmic, fucking on the karmic, pussy spells and lies, karmic Kool-Aid and shit like that demoted them. And you guys know, the funny thing is, the karmic, they don't care, because in their mind, you have to understand too, there's a thin line between love and hate. These karmics don't love these masculines. They don't. A lot of them are only with these masculines to get payback. One, to get payback. Two, it's some type of daddy issue, and they feel like by attacking this masculine or being in his life and shit like that, they're getting some type of revenge on masculines that, you know, wronged them in the past and stuff like that. You know, it's just a really low vibrational and sick thought process. But what's happening is these masculines are starting to realize how these karmics got them involved in all kinds of chaos and madness, you know, and how these karmics are demoting them. And another thing too, these karmics too, because of what they're tied to and their Akashic records and the karma in their bloodline, they are binding these masculines to them, right? But by binding these masculines to them, they don't really realize that the masculines are picking up their karma. So that's why you're seeing a lot of these masculines lose money, get sick, all kinds of shit. Oh, you like my glasses? These are my fuck all these karmics, stay jealous, fuck it, we bigger than Elvis glasses. Yeah. Dear bright and loving ancestors, what messages do you have? The karmic demoted the masculine spiritually? Yeah. The karmics they're demoting these masculines spiritually, and that's removing their spiritual authority as well as their birthright. That's why you're going to see a lot of these masculines, they're going to get demoted from divine masculine to karmic masculine, playing with the karmic and taking on her energy and taking on her Akashic records and her trauma. What messages do you have? Especially because these karmics, man, what messages do you have? Spiritual authority removed. Oh, look at this, you got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I'm telling you, didn't I say financial losses here? For these masculines, financial losses are going to be here. You got the Knight of Swords. Arguments are happening, Seven of Cups, because of spell work. Love spells, baby traps, shit like that, then demoted these masculines, playing with the karmic. Let's see what we got here. The bright and loving ancestors, what messages do you have? Hey, you got karmic at the bottom of the deck. Look, you got karmic at the bottom of the deck, and then you got tears. And it says tears are similar to rips in the sense that it is designed to deplete your energy. Exactly. These karmics are, some of these masculines don't even know that these karmics have ran rituals on them with whole covens to bind them, to shift their Akashic records, to literally blow open their 12-strand DNA and bind them to the karmic. That's why these masculines are dealing with mental illness. That's why they're dealing with all kinds of shit going on. That's why they're dealing with their secrets coming out. That's why they're dealing with people turning on them. And I'm going to tell you right now, what's going to start to happen is these people have been telling these masculines, leave the karmic alone, do this, do that, and they're not listening. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people are going to start scattering away from these masculines because they don't want the fuckery that comes with the karmic. What messages do you have? These masculines are losing their spiritual authority. You got solar plexus, exactly. And then you got relationships at the top of the deck, exactly. Now with the solar plexus energy, what I'm seeing here is like basically this is saying, okay, you know what? Willpower, sense of self-identity. Their willpower is being tampered with. These karmics are also turning these masculines like into the cowardly lion from like the Wizard of Oz. And remember we were talking about like this follow the yellow brick road shit? Remember we talked about how like the analogy, like these karmics have played with so much shit and they've done so much in the spiritual realm that what's happening right now is like the yellow brick road is like moving and shifting up in front of them. It's appearing and disappearing and it's floating and all this type of stuff. And they can't really see a clear path forward because they played with so much fuckery. That's what's happening to these masculines too, because they wanted to go follow the karmic, so now they're going to follow that fuckery. They're going to follow the dark yellow brick road, which is red road, while we're going to be on the light yellow brick road. That's exactly what's happening here. They chose their path though, and it was all relationships, because a lot of these masculines are codependent, or they feel like they have something to prove. Or another thing too, these karmics are holding shit over these masculines. They're blackmailing them. I'm going to tell you your secrets, or I did this and this and that for you. I'm going to tell you right now, with the karmic energy right here and the Seven of Cups, these karmics literally feel like they own these masculines, especially if one of your masculine plays with this karmic that has they do They play with spell work, and she does work for him and shit like that. In the back of her mind, I made you and shit like that, and she's using that to guilt trip him and stuff like that. Think about like the type of mental enslavement for you to put like your hard-earned work and the shit that you did in the hand of a ratchet ass bitch. You see what I'm talking about? These masculines don't realize that you did. She didn't do shit. That was you at the end of the day, because you still have to put the work in and stuff like that. That's how magic works. So some of these masculines too feel like they're indebted to the karmic because she did this and that for them. And also too, these karmics know these masculine secrets, and they're already telling his business, and they're untrustworthy. That's why he's staying with these karmics. That's why they're playing with these karmics, and that's what's going on right here, right now. And she demoted him just like this, using manipulation tactics. Because these bitches are sick. Anything for dick or anything to keep up these masculines. But if you really think about it on a deeper level, though, remember these karmics are attached to principalities. It's the principality that wants the masculine. Let's see what we got here. He knows he loves the D. There you go. He should come out of the closet already. Man, tell him. Clarify, Karmic. Okay, we got the King of Cups. That's your twin. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, bubbling, boiling with the cauldron, putting him in pots, putting him in jars and shit like that. I'm gonna tell you right now, with all these hands coming off this pentacle, because some of these karmics are doing this because they just want money from the masculine or clout. They don't even give a fuck. They don't care if he goes to jail. They don't care if he gets shit ruined, because they know where his stash is. I can just go to his house and get it. Shit like that. These karmics are ratchet. And I'm gonna tell you right now, look at all these hands that are on the coming off the Ace of Pentacles. Look at all those hands. Didn't I tell you this karmic I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 practitioners ready to bind him down, right? Ready to gun you down. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 practitioners. Yeah, ready to bind this masculine. That's some 21 Savage shit. That's what she's doing right now. Didn't I tell you that they got multiple practitioners? Well, if you can help me bind him and I can get pregnant, then I can get you this and I can get you that. This is what these karmics are doing. This is how sick this shit goes. And you would not, man. And that's why it says here the golden snitch with the King of Cups, the masculine. Because I'm going to tell you right now what's going to end up happening is with this spiritual demotion, spiritual authority, these masculines are going to be like, oh, you know what? I see exactly what's going on. I'm going to stop with this karmic and get my shit together. And that's when all hell's going to break loose. Because that's when this karmic is going to start telling, she's going to start sinking on and shit like that. And causing problems. Right. 99 problems and he ain't one. That's what I'm saying. If you know that this is, just separate yourself. Just separate yourself, because they've been spiritually demoted. Like, look at you got 10 of Pentacles. The bloodline has been damaged because of the karmic. The DNA has been damaged because of the spell work. Yeah, this is the 10-strand DNA. Thank you guys so much for the compliments. This is a 10-strand DNA being broken down because the karmic has tampered with this masculine solar plexus. I don't think these masculines even know that these karmics have literally like gone to pay for spell work to drain their solar plexus so that they can't take action and shit like that. Not knowing that that's enhancing addiction. That's enhancing anger issues. That's enhancing mental illness. She doesn't care if he gets spiritually sick, just as long as she can be in control, because in this karmic's mind, she controls that masculine, because all the times that he did this and this and this and that, this is payback. I'm telling you right now, some of these karmics are only around these masculines to get payback for shit that he did in the past. Like, all the times that you chose other women over me and I'm gonna get you back. That's watch. These karmics are sick. I'm gonna tell you right now, some of these masculines, they may not make it to union. Why? Because these karmics will try to kill him before he does that. I'm telling you. Or put him in jail, or do some fuckery. Whips and chains might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I mean, whips and chains. Shit, where they do that at? That's too much. Let's see, guys. Hi. Clarify 7 of Cups in the relationships. You got the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, this karmic, they only want money. 10 of Swords. Boom. Yeah. That's why with the 10 of Swords here and the 7, you got the 7-7 here. Something synchronistic is going to happen. And I told you that these karmics just want money. 7 of Pentacles is a large amount of funds, right? 700 to 7,000 to 70,000. Then you got the 10 of Swords right here. Now, another thing too, didn't I tell you what these multiple people that these karmics are going to go get to do spell work? You got 10 and 10 here, karmic completion. In my opinion, well, just from what I'm picking up on this table, with the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Cups, yeah. And this cauldron here, and the serpent, some of these karmics have utilized serpent in their magic. Rihanna, S&M, Daisy. Oh. Yeah. Whips and chains might break my bones, but words would never hurt me. No, come on. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Thank you for that download. I know exactly what you mean. Now, with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords right here, what's going to happen is these masculines are going to realize that their legacy and shit like that is being tampered with these karmics. but there's curses now that this masculines have picked up heavy DNA damage with the Ten of Swords energy right here. Heavy DNA damage into the holographic 12 strand because of what they've been playing with the karmic and the magic that she's been doing. That's why I'm telling you right now, that love spell shit, you got to be real careful with what you do on those binding spells and stuff like that. But this karmic is mentally ill. So in her mind, I'm telling you to God right now, this masculine can be in front of her sick and shape shifting and shit like that, and it will not matter to this karmic just as long as she can get what the fuck she wants. Because didn't I tell you, like I said, these karmics have a vendetta against these masculines for stuff that happened in the past. Yeah. Serpents, that's what I was talking about. I'm sorry. You got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, right? Lies, trickery, deception, manipulation, and Nine of Swords. Egregors. So these karmics have put heavy ass mind control on these masculines too. They're running him, and they didn't put shit in his food and drink. There's like a bottle of or a tincture or something like that that this masculine has in his house. This karmic has put magic in it so that the spell is being done constantly. Now, what I'm seeing right here, these karmics have been using sex magic to blow out these masculine chakras. You see all these different 7 cups. You guys know when we do our meditation, like you guys know the cup meditation that we do. I'm not going to talk too much about it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Remember the cup meditation? This karmic has put everything in each one of those cups. This karmic, remember when we did that and I said I saw a serpent come out of one of the cups? These karmics have literally sacrificed snakes on you and your twin to keep you guys apart or to bind him. Literally a snake because it represents binding. Yeah. They've gone and purchased a reptile or something like that from the store and shit like that and used it in their magic. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. And I saw this shit in the dream state because I was like, what the fuck is this? It was like a cave and there was a snake and it was like they had built out like how would I say it? They drilled down into the ground and it was like this cave underground and like you could see the snake, kind of like a kundalini snake. And she was just going up and down. It was a black and red. She was just going up and down and spiraling up and down. These karmics have been using serpents and spell work and ritual and shit like that. These masculines don't even know how far these karmics are going on. I'm telling you right now. They don't know. But they're going to find out when this addiction won't stop, when they start losing money, when this Ten of Swords manifests DNA damage. I'm telling you now. And these karmics don't care just as long as they can bind them because these karmics actually don't know. They don't have the keys to streets to really understand what they're doing on a spiritual level. Shit. What's the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords? And I can clearly say that this is true because what they did to the karmic that I had that was in my zone, what his karmic had did to him, putting shit in his drink, bubbling, boiling with the cauldrons, causing problems and shit like that. That's exactly what happened. She was going to multiple people, hoodoo, Santeria, Solomonic magic, Goetic magic, all kinds of shit, causing hella fuckery. Look how she demoted him. And all his secrets, all his business came out. And he got fucking embarrassed. What's the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords? Nine of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yep. Nine of Wands. And then you got the King of Wands putting shit in his drink. Also, too, this is the sex magic. Some of these masculines don't know that the entity that's attached to this karmic, it needs to eat. Especially for the ones that play with spell work. The entity needs to eat. Right? So what's happening is they're using the karmic via sex magic to block these masculine chakras. I'm going to tell you, that's why you're going to see some of these masculines lose everything because their chakras are going to get disenfranchised because of the karmic. And they think it's you're overreacting. You're doing too much. Man, I don't believe in all that. And then you're done. Watch. It's already happening. You guys, this spiritual warfare, a lot of these masculines, they may not make it. They better start listening. Well, you guys, what a time to be alive, okay? Canada don't do snakes. Girl, I'm telling you, I'm sure they did. She probably ordered one online. It's easy. Or they crossed the border to go buy one in New York or some shit like that, or Connecticut, Quebec. You can get a snake easily. It ain't that hard. These karmics themselves are serpents, so I'm sure they can sniff out their family anyways. Anyways, you guys, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.